Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Gab here, back with another video, another talking video, and you already saw the title and the thumbnail. I'll be explaining Scarlet Frieza, an OC that I made like almost a year ago, and this video will explain and tell you facts on Scarlet Frieza. So first, we're going to discuss his origins and the backstory. This is how Frieza got the Scarlet form. So basically, Frieza's men stumbled upon the time chamber while they were doing their task and scattering around the universe. They found the time chamber and they reported it back to Frieza. It turned out that the time chamber was in fact the same one who created the Super Dragon Balls. Zelama was the first one to create the Super Dragon Balls, and he was responsible for creating the time chamber that Frieza trained for 10 trillion years, as what the image says. 10 trillion years is a lot of years. In fact, it's even older than the universe itself, which is around 13.7 billion years, as you can see from the image, from what I'm showing you right now. Frieza's potential is indeed terrifying, and combining that with 10 trillion years is a lot. Let me give you an idea on how terrifying Frieza's potential really is. So, he went from being weaker than Super Saiyan Goku, like the Goku that just got Super Saiyan during the Namek arc, and when he got resurrected, he trained for 4 months and got Golden Form, which Goku and Vegeta took to get Super Saiyan Blue for like a few months, and Frieza just surpassed them in power in just 4 months, while Goku and Vegeta had to train for Super Saiyan Blue for a few years. His potential is insane. If you kept up with the manga for Dragon Ball Super, you would know by now that Frieza came back during the Granola arc, and he one-shotted Goku and Vegeta in their strongest form by 10 years, achieving a form called Black Frieza, effortlessly one-shotting them and even leaving them there with a carefree attitude. How carefree would Frieza be to do something like that? Like, he's not even... He's just gonna let them go. Just like that. He didn't even bother to kill Goku or Vegeta. So how powerful would Frieza have to be if he was so carefree to just let Goku and Vegeta go like that without killing them? This isn't really necessarily a power scaling video, but I'm just pointing out on the 10 trillion years and what that could do for Frieza's potential. Honestly terrifying. The next thing we're going to discuss involving Scarlet Frieza is called the Book of Knowledge. The Book of Knowledge is essentially just a book that acts like an AI. It could ask many questions just like an AI, and Frieza now knows that he is a fictional character, and now knows that there are also other animes, so he becomes aware that he is a fictional character alongside the others. It's just a very basic book, and since it acts like an AI, Frieza could ask it many questions, like the backgrounds of other characters like Zeno, Beerus, Whis, where they were from, how were they made, and their techniques. And during those 10 trillion years of training, he gained access to new abilities because he trained for them, and then he found other methods to find and learn how to do those techniques that he learned through the AI. And he chose abilities that suit his ambition and his power, his method of killing, and etc. Speaking of abilities, we are now going to tackle down Frieza's abilities that he gained from the Time Chamber and from the Book of Knowledge through his vigorous training of 10 trillion years. Here are Scarlet Frieza's abilities and powers. So first off, he has the ability to warp space and time, especially reality. Frieza possesses the ability of warp anything, be it reality itself, or manipulates space and time. This extraordinary power grants him immense control over the fabric of existence. And number two is Time Stop. Frieza can hold time indefinitely, and the range of this ability extends infinitely. He can freeze everything around him while he only remains mobile. Time Stop is an overpowered ability that is in anime. When you stop time, you can only move. Like, you're the only one that has self-consciousness, that has self-awareness, and can move, while others, they just stop thinking. Without time, we can't even move, we can't even process, we can't even think, or even see what's happening in front of us. Frieza has the ability. And what it means by infinite time stop is that he could, like, stop time infinitely, and he doesn't need to worry about time stop, like, being stopped for around, like, a few seconds, a few minutes. It's just infinite time. Number 3 is size manipulation. Utilizing knowledge from the Book of Knowledge, Frieza can alter his size at will. This power allows him to appear more intimidating to his opponents. Piccolo is a character that could grow exponentially, and he could grow to a giant. This is no different for Frieza. He could grow big because he read the Book of Knowledge, and he understood how to attain the technique of becoming even bigger. As I said before, the Book of Knowledge can give Frieza alternate ways on how to attain the techniques, and he must have, like, found the technique to change his size. And then number 4, omnipresent presence. Simply by his mere presence, Frieza in the Scarlet form, just by his influence, can be felt across multiple dimensions, galaxies, universes, and even shake the very concept of boundlessness itself. This power demonstrates his immense presence and impact. So basically, when he is in Scarlet mode, he is able to shake multiple dimensions, galaxies, universes, and even shake the concept of boundlessness itself simply by his presence. Even if he's not even if it's not, like, let's say he's in another universe, his presence can still be felt in that universe, can shake other universes, can shake other dimensions, planets, galaxies, and still shake boundless, which gives us an idea on how strong Scarlet Frieza is simply by his presence alone. Number 5 is a simulation of powers. Scarlet Frieza possesses the combined abilities of gods, angels, the Grand Prix, Omni-Kings, and even the skills of Hit. He can replicate others' techniques and fighting styles, making him a formidable and versatile opponent. As you can see from, like, the mentions of the gods, angels, the Grand Prix, and Omni-Kings, and Hit, Frieza chose the abilities of each of the characters that I just mentioned, like the gods, the angels, the Grand Priest, and Hit. Why is this important? Why am I discussing this? Well, Frieza chose abilities that are meant to kill and are very powerful, which is which suits his which suits him in power and how and what he wants. So he chose the abilities of the gods, angels, the Grand Prix, the kings, and Hit, making him extremely deadly. And you combine that with Frieza's already powerful abilities like the Death Beam, Death Psycho Bomb, the Death Ball, Supernova, etc. Number 6 is hypnotism and mind control. Frieza possesses the ability to hypnotize others through his eyes. His eyes adopt a hypnotic appearance, and any individual who makes eye contact falls under his control. Frieza manipulates and controls the minds of the gods and all of the angels except for Goku, Vegeta, Beerus, Whis, Daishinkan, Zenos' guards, and himself. So he has the ability to hypnotize others around him and without any effort at all make them do their bidding simply just by looking into their eyes. Now, how so why does it say except for Goku, Vegeta, Beerus, Whis, Daishinkan, and Xeno's guards and himself? Well, since since I'm also like doing a script like for the story and what happened during the events when Frieza trained for 10 trillion years, let's just say that in the story everybody like every character spawned in like a dimension where it's completely black by Scarlet Frieza, and then like they had a brief fight, and then Scarlet Frieza defeated all of them. Whis, the angels, no like Whis escaped with Goku, Vegeta, Beerus, the Grand Priest, Xenos, and his guards. So they were the only remaining escapers. Like they were the only ones that escaped through Frieza. As of the current story, though, it doesn't mean that Frieza couldn't like take control of Goku, Vegeta, Beerus, Whis, Daishinkan, and Zeno and his guards. He could definitely do it. They just escaped. Number 7 is destructive sound waves. Scarlet Frieza can generate immensely powerful sound waves capable of annihilating entire multiverses on his own. These sound waves possess overwhelming destructive force. So he has sound waves like where Dragon Ball characters extend their hand to a person and then they push him through immense ki like with air. Yeah, something like that. And but they are called sound waves because they also erupt your eardrums upon impact, no matter how strong the opponent may be. The sound waves could destroy a multiverse, as I already said, and what you see from the image. And it and like what it means by it could destroy a multiverse is that it could destroy someone, like it could instantly kill someone that is on a multiversal scale, or even below than that. Or if even if they are like above multiverse tier, their eardrums will get dispersed and they will lose the ability to hear anymore, and each sound waves can destroy someone as powerful or something as big as a multiverse. The next one is instantaneous regeneration. Scarlet Frieza possesses the near instantaneous regeneration abilities. Even if he gets hit, he glitches and swiftly reappears inches away from the attack. Additionally, he can regenerate any body part that has been pierced, ensuring his resilience in battle. So, it's basically impossible to hit him unless if you're above him, which is kind of impossible to reach, but considering like Goku and Vegeta has a history of surpassing Frieza and getting the win, it's possible that they might surpass this version of Frieza. But as of right now, he is currently untouchable. But let's say that someone is stronger than Scarlet Frieza, and and they manage to get a swift cut or make him cut into pieces. Yeah, Frieza would instantly regenerate from that, no matter how deadly the opponent is, or no matter how deadly the injury Scarlet Frieza sustained. And here comes Scarlet Frieza's physical stats. I'm going to show it to you on screen. I am not gonna go too in depth here, but in 1, 2, and 3, he is physically strong, very fast, and he is very durable. Now we're going to go for number 4 and 5. You could just read like 1, 2, and 3, so you could pause the video. But anyway, number 4 is transformation. Ultra Scarlet Frieza. Scarlet Frieza can access a stronger form known as Ultra Scarlet Frieza. In this form, his body transforms into armor and he wears a red mask. His power increases by 50 times, similar to the multiplier of a Super Saiyan. So basically, it's just his buff form. Obviously in Scarlet form, but with like but with a mask on his front, just like Cooler's final form, and then he has some shade of armor onto his body. That's basically it. It multiplies his power by 50. Now on to his strongest form, Ultra Crimson Frieza. Ultra Crimson Frieza is Scarlet Frieza's most potent variation of the Scarlet form. He possesses a disturbing appearance with black eyes and glowing eye pupils. His body is composed of venom-like material, and he can generate strings from his eyes. The chest features a black, venom-like substance and bears the Satan star. His eyes resemble those of Kid Buu, enhancing his intimidating presence. To give you an idea on what Ultra Crimson Frieza looks like, this is what he basically looks like. Here it is. And when I was making the tier, like when I was creating this character, the tier was supposed to be like this. He belongs to a tier known as Ultra Omnipotent. This tier surpasses normal omnipotent beings. So basically, the reason why I put Ultra Omnipotent, even though it's not an actual tier, is because Scarlet Frieza is supposed to be like this character that is so ridiculously strong that he broke the original tier, and I needed to make a tier just for him. And that wraps up our video. Thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. This took me a while to edit, but it's not but it's not that difficult because it's just an explanation video. I don't need it's not like related to Gacha Club or Gacha Life or anything, but I still appreciate it. I still appreciated that you still watch this video. Don't worry guys, the series will be coming. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!